Welcome. In modern hotel management, the most critical technology is often the one guests never even see. Today, we're going to explore the predictive systems that work completely behind the scenes to ensure a seamless five-star experience.
Hello and a very warm welcome. As an AI specialist in the hospitality sector, I've really had a front row seat to see how technology transforms guest satisfaction. So I am absolutely delighted to guide all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, through this topic today. Together, let's explore the future of hotel operations.
Every great hotel has a secret, a whole hidden world of machinery working tirelessly behind the scenes. This is what we call the hotel's hidden heartbeat. These are the core systems that power every single moment of the guest experience.
We're talking about the real heavy machinery here. The centrifugal chillers for that perfect air conditioning, the boilers for endless hot water, and of course, massive water pumps. The comfort of every single guest, the quality of every stay, it all rests on the flawless, uninterrupted operation of these core assets. They simply must not fail. Ever.
So if these systems are so important, how have hotels traditionally made sure they keep running? Well, for decades, we've been kind of caught in this dilemma between two fundamentally flawed approaches to maintenance.
On one hand, you have what's called reactive maintenance. This is basically the wait for it to break strategy, and you can probably guess how that turns out. It inevitably leads to catastrophic failures, unplanned downtime, and, some pretty severe guest disruption. On the other side, there's preventative maintenance, where parts get replaced on a fixed schedule. Now, this is definitely safer, but it's also incredibly wasteful, often leading to the unnecessary expense of replacing parts that are still perfectly functional.
Thankfully, there is now a third option, a predictive revolution that truly represents the new modern standard for hospitality operations. This is predictive maintenance. Now, the key difference here is that instead of reacting to a failure or just guessing based on a schedule, we use technology to actively listen to our machines. This allows us to predict failures before they ever happen and schedule repairs completely on our own terms.
And listen, this isn't science fiction. It's the new benchmark for excellence, one that leading institutions like your very own European Hotel School are embracing. This whole shift is powered by some really sophisticated AI platforms, and a key player in this field is a company called Augury.
So how does an AI actually listen to a machine? Let's break down the technology of what's known as machine health. You can think of it like a doctor with a stethoscope, but for big industrial equipment. The process is actually remarkably straightforward. First, these rugged little IoT sensors are just magnetically mounted right onto the equipment, no complex installation needed. These sensors then continuously capture key data points, which are then analyzed in real time by a powerful AI algorithm. The final step is the most important one. The AI delivers a precise, actionable diagnosis.
The AI is capturing three key data points: vibration, temperature, and magnetic flux, all of which are indicators of a machine's health. But the truly revolutionary part is how it analyzes vibration. You see, every rotating machine has a unique acoustic signature, kind of like a fingerprint. And when a component begins to fail, that signature changes in ways our ears could never detect, but the AI can.
And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer power of this technology. That number, 240, represents how many times per second the AI analyzes the machine's vibrations using ultrasound. It's a level of scrutiny that is simply beyond any human capability.
All of this data is pretty fascinating, right? But what does it actually mean for the hotel? Well, this is where we move from just mechanical noise to true business intelligence, with the direct impact on the bottom line and, of course, guest satisfaction. So instead of getting some generic check engine light, the AI provides an incredibly specific diagnosis, something just like this one: early-stage bearing wear in the secondary chilled water pump. This isn't a guess, it's a conclusion driven by data. And that level of precision is a total game changer. An engineer who gets this alert can order the exact right part and, crucially, schedule the repair during a low occupancy period, maybe overnight on a Tuesday, weeks before that bearing could have seized up and caused a total system failure. And this is the real-world impact. That small, proactive repair prevents a massive crisis. The hotel avoids a catastrophic air conditioning failure on a hot summer day. The lobby stays cool, guests stay comfortable, and a potential flood of negative reviews is completely averted. And this is the ultimate result: By transforming mechanical noise into real intelligence, hotels can achieve 99.9% operational reliability for their most critical and most expensive assets. That is the new standard of excellence.
So, this brings us to a final, thought-provoking question for you, the future leaders of this industry. We've shown how we can listen to the future of our mechanical systems. The question I want to leave you with is, what other parts of the guest experience can we learn to predict next?